It's the program. We're on TV.
Angie! Oh
Once
my God!
again, once a day, every day, turn on the machines. And live forever. Here we go.
Hey, it's Angie!
We're live and we're on Zoom today. Angie. Whoa, hey.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Angie. How are you?
I'm good. How are you? It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's been a long time. Longer than 3 weeks of the quarantine. It's been years.
3 weeks.
3 weeks. No, well, I don't know. It's been since we've seen Freddie and stuff. It's been 3 weeks. But it's for you. It's been many years.
It's true.
How are you? Where are you?
I live in Detroit. I'm good. I've been in my house for 5 weeks. Tomorrow's the start of week 6. So getting a little stir crazy. Where are you?
I'm in the basement. In Olympia.
Ah, cool. Freddie, where are you these days? Also in Olympia?
I'm in the second floor of 1611. I live on 4th Avenue. Like on
nice.
East Side Hill.
Very cool.
I'm trying to fix it. Focus.
I'm trying to fix something too. My computer froze. I had to switch to my phone, and then I want to record the Zoom recording too. I think I want to record this thing, but when I did it, my computer froze. So.
You know how to do that?
Yeah. What?
You know how to fix the phone? Or you know how to record the thing?
Phone?
How you doing, Jackson?
Doing all right. How are you?
Good. You know Angie?
Hi. I don't know you.
Hi. The program filmed in my garage like 6 years ago.
Nice.
7, 8?
8.
Yeah.
8 years.
8.
We've actually
8
been
years.
watching those episodes.
Yeah, we've been airing those old episodes on
TV again.
TCTV
Yeah,
recently.
right. That's so fun. Well, I still have that ridiculous tattoo you gave me on the last day that I was in town, so.
Who?
What? I don't remember that.
Yeah, who gave you a tattoo? Who are you talking to?
I think you did.
Who's you?
Someone gave
Me?
me a stick and poke on the couch in my garage, like the day before I left Olympia.
What?
Must have been Kenny.
I don't remember ever doing that to anybody. What? Let's see. What is
I
it?
don't remember that either. Was it me? Was it me, Freddie?
I really don't remember. It's just like a white ink line that's like kind of scribbly on my ankle.
Wow. If I did that and forgot, that's wild.
I guess we can go back and watch if they're running right now, right? It was on the program, I think.
Wow. Well, we'll have to see it.
It'll be on soon, yeah.
Yeah, we're on for the program right now. I don't know what maybe we should have been doing. We could have been doing this for a long time. But now we're doing it because of the quarantine's making us do this thing. I live by the Capitol building, and they were protesting or whatever. I don't want to call it protesting. They're just like being out there honking the horns and gathering at the Capitol building today. They want to go fishing. That's what they're saying. They said, "Let us fish."
Oh.
So they weren't allowed to fish, and they're mad about it. I guess everybody's gonna get sick. Ooh.
Sorry.
They were doing that in Michigan too. Is that Detroit's not the capital though, right?
No, the capital's Lansing, so it's like an hour and 15 minutes from here. Mostly idiots, so hopefully they don't get anybody else sick, I guess. But Detroit's been hit pretty hard. I think we're like outside of New York and New Jersey, maybe number 3 in terms of like deaths and illnesses or something.
Whoa.
I don't know. There's a bunch of folks who are like, we want to go golfing, and why can't we buy begonias? But the rest of us are just like, stay inside. We want to, eventually everybody go back out. So I don't know.
What's begonias?
begonias, the flowers. They just want to go, like, buy flowers and go to their lake houses and cough on people and lick strangers and stuff. And, like, yeah, that's all fun, but there's a time and a place, right?
That's right. Oh, there we go. Yes. I miss your reports about what the goings on and things, Angie. You always have like good reason to say.
Well, thanks. It's nice to see you guys. I haven't seen much of the program. Obviously, we don't get it here, but I think back about when I was living there and how much fun we all had, and all of our adventures. When that one time we were playing like reverse hide and seek at the Capitol, and it was like you and a bunch of your friends, Freddie, and I didn't really know any of them except for you, and everyone was so welcoming and friendly, and I miss that sort of like wacky sense of community, especially now that we're all stuck inside.
I know. I think we were actually, what you're talking about is we were playing the games Sardines. The game Sardines, where like one person hides, and then every time someone finds them, they like hide with them, and so the group it like grows really big, which is really bad game for right now, you know.
Yeah, I thought that reverse hide and seek is like one person hides and then everybody goes and looks for them. I guess that's pretty much Sardines. Yeah, that's Sardines.
That was fun.
Reverse hide and seek. It's a good name for it.
Yeah, it's good. That's cool. Wait, where are you now? Did you say already?
Detroit.
Yeah, I live in Detroit. So after I left Olympia, I went back to Chicago for a couple months, and then I moved to Austin, Texas, and then I moved up here maybe 5 years ago.
Nice.
Did you buy a house?
Yeah.
Aren't they trying to give them away for free?
I did buy a house. Yeah, it wasn't exactly free, but it was certainly cheaper than anywhere else I've ever lived. So, and I really like it here. People are friendly. It's not really anything much to look at, but it's cheap and the music's good and people are nice and we're close to Canada.
What about
That's a selling point, I guess.
What about the free houses? Weren't they trying to pay people to take the houses?
There's the Detroit Land Bank buys a bunch of these like falling over houses and they put them up for property auction for like $1,000. But you can't get loans to fix them, so the only people who buy them are people who have enough money to like throw into them to revamp or to knock over, because you have to completely get rid of the house or have it up to code in like 6 months or something like that. And like maybe some people have $1,000, but certainly nobody I know has enough money to like spend $200,000 making a house livable again.
Yeah. I thought they were going to give them away for free. I'm like, I'm moving to Detroit. I'm living in one of those free houses.
That'd be great.
Not right now.
Not right now, but I don't know. So what have I missed in Olympia?
In the last 8 years?
Yeah.
Lots of stuff. You go watch our YouTube channel. We're still on YouTube.
Yo!
Hello, somebody else there? I can't see them. I don't know how this thing works. Oh, Paul Anthony. Hey,
what's up?
Paul.
Who's all in this meeting? Do I get to see everyone, or is it just us right now?
I think it should be everyone, right? I don't know how it works.
Everyone's here. Wait, is that?
Hey!
It's Paul Anthony.
Wow, Canada.
Holy shit! Is that Freddie?
Yeah. Hi. How are you doing? I'm in my bedroom.
That's amazing.
Wow, it's working.
Love it.
Yeah, we're doing
this. This is so cool.
There's more. When it gets more than like 3 people on the program, it starts getting confusing, like traditionally. But now everybody's got their own things. Yeah, we could have been doing this the whole time. I like it better. I like the talk shows. I like them better now that they're this way.
Yeah. No. Totally.
Hi.
Hi.
We all get a different. We all get our own like set. Like, oh, look, here's my set.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome. In about 8 years ago, we were doing the program out of Angie's garage. Paul, who is there? Can you see Angie?
No way.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I remember some garage shows. Like I wasn't around them, but I've scoured back in your archive, and there's definitely a different look that evolves.
Yeah, we used to be in a garage, and now we got a studio. Angie, we've been in the studio for the last like 5 years, which is
cool.
so we call it a studio, but it's really just a small office in downtown. But right now I'm in my basement because I'm working from home, I'm calling it.
Yeah. Well, I thought if I was going to appear on the show, I would need to come with your daily hour with me regular segment. So I brought food.
Oh, good.
Oh man. Yeah, Kitty, have you been eating on the show lately? Or
I have been.
He hasn't been.
I have not been.
I'll interrupt by saying he hasn't been eating on the show, and it's been such a shock.
Yeah, I should be eating more on the show, but the thing was, like, before when I was on the show, it was like my time to eat because I was pretty busy, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was, like, I would have just finished, like, maybe working or something and then getting food and then sitting down to eat. That was, like, dinner time. But now, I mean, like, that's all I do, basically, is eat. So,
yeah.
Then I guess this is my break from eating or something.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'm also, like, slightly eating, like, in a more, like, I'm only eating, like, I'm focusing on eating because I don't want to put stuff on the floor to eat. I guess it's not going to make a difference. I'm still inside my home, but I'm trying to, like, get the camera dialed in to look at the phone because it's, like, looks worse than even the phone does. It's like I'm pointing a camera at the phone. That's like how I'm getting it on there. So
theoretically, I'm recording the Zoom thing. I don't know what it's going to look like, but I'm recording the Zoom.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So maybe
Paul, have you actually used the record function? Does it record like the multi-person view, or does it record what?
Yeah, it's amazing. It depends on how you set your settings. You can set it to like you have it on gallery or whatever, like speaker, like whoever's talking, it switches. And so it's going to record it like that. So it's basically like a live switched show already. It does a pretty good job. It's all automated, but like it does a pretty good job.
Nice. Yeah. I don't see an option for like whether I choose between gallery or switchy mode. So I'm guessing it's just doing switchy mode. So I'm also I don't have a pro account. It just has that basic. I tried to upgrade to pro today. Actually, I was going to pay the $15 to like get it, but then it like I entered all my information and I hit the button a bunch of times and it wasn't like going through for some reason. So what can you do?
What can you do?
Yeah,
but I have recorded it when I didn't have pro, and now I just got pro because we're going to use it for talent time in a couple weeks. So I just got it anyways, and it's no different. There isn't really any difference. Except I guess you can, you can just go for as long as you want. I mean, they do say there are some more features that you got, but I haven't noticed like more features. The free version does a bunch of shit, is what I'm trying to say.
Totally, I'm happy with it.
Yeah,
giving me free unlimited too. I was like doing one just with my family, and they were like, "Hey, you want free unlimited? We're upgrading you today." And I'm like, "Okay, sure, yeah."
Nice. Cool. How's your family? Did you catch up over the Easter break and stuff like that?
Me and my family, we tried to talk on Zoom, but eventually we just like ran out of things to say. It was like, I think my dad even said like, I kind of wish it didn't have we had the 40-minute limit so that we could just have a good ending time. Like, this seems like too much time to talk now. So it was good.
Yeah.
All caught up.
Yeah. Yeah, there's something about it being on video where when there's pauses and there's nothing being said, it definitely feels more of like you're under the gun a little bit.
I think if it's just audio, though, then you're more under the gun, because if you're not talking, then you're not even there.
That's true.
That was when we started the program. It was an audio-only thing, and I always said, you just got to say things. That's like all you got to do is say anything to make sure that you're still there.
Not a nothing show.
It's not a nothing show. That's the only thing it wasn't.
Anything but.
Is Angie and Jackson, you still there? I can't see you unless you're talking, I guess.
Yeah, I'm still here. Hi.
Yeah. Hi. It just like doesn't show you.
It's sunny and beautiful out where you guys are.
Is it rainy? Oh, can you show us a window, Angie? Do you have a window?
Let me.
And then you got to talk while you're showing it.
Let me go outside. All right, it's a little getting dark outside. It's 8:22 here. Detroit's in Eastern time.
Whoa.
We're gonna walk through my home. So I live in a neighborhood called Hamtramck. It's actually its own city inside the city of Detroit. Like it's a little island.
Nice.
Yeah. So outside here. This is my block.
Wow.
Oh,
It's nice.
nice.
Hold on. Ooh,
Yeah.
Angie, you got to talk. We all said, "Wow!"
Yeah.
Went off of your screen.
And then it went away. Okay. So I'm about 4 miles north of like the main downtown area of Detroit, but we don't really have buses or trains or anything. So it's like a 12-minute drive. But I picked to live here because there's like a lot of bands and concerts that come through Hamtramck, and they have their own music festival. And I work right downtown, so I get to work pretty quick. And I don't know, it's just a cool neighborhood. It reminds me a lot of where I used to live in Chicago, so it reminded me of home, which was nice. And it was affordable, so it's really all you can ask for, I guess.
Hamtramck. I like that. That's a good name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it used to be like a majority Polish neighborhood, but then we got a bunch of Middle Eastern folks moving in, and we've got the first majority Muslim city council in the entire country.
Whoa.
So,
Whoa.
cool. And you can hear there's a bunch of mosques around, and they play the call to prayer over loudspeakers, like 5 times a day, I guess it is. So it's just a really interesting place to live, and everyone's really friendly. The food's good. People are nice. Parking sucks, but I never go anywhere anymore, so what's the difference?
Yeah.
Right. Cool.
It's a cool
Yeah.
house.
Nice.
Thank
That was
you.
an awesome
Yeah.
little tour.
You ever been to Detroit, Paul?
No, I haven't.
I guess it's close to Canada.
Yeah.
Well, it's close to part of Ontario, I think.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
Windsor is like 20 minutes north of me.
Right.
south, maybe.
Yeah,
Is
Minutes
there?
away.
Do they have East Coast and West Coast Canada stuff, Paul? Like rap battles
Yeah.
and stuff? Yeah.
yeah. Not like rap battle, but
Oh.
I'm way over on the West Coast, so it's as far as California to New York.
I mean, I know it's geographically there, but do they don't have stuff like the West Coast and East Coast battles in the U.S.?
Well, because it's Canada, no one really battles.
Yeah.
Be like, well, yeah. People can be just kind of passive aggressive.
What are you eating, Paul?
I was eating a homemade pizza.
Whoa. What's on it?
Well, I say homemade. It was a piece of pita with sauce and shit on it.
Marinara.
Not
and
like
cheese on top.
yeah, I say homemade. Like
That
I was,
counts.
like, spinning it, throwing it in the air or something.
You could have thrown it.
Beating the dough. I wasn't. I took a piece of pita and I took some sauce. And
Yeah.
all I did is cut up one mushroom, throw some cheese on it, boom, in the oven. Mwah.
Mozzarella?
Mozzarella.
Yeah. Yeah, I already ate. I've been eating like right when I wake up. Yeah, I live by the Capitol. So those people were out there driving by. Did I say this? They're saying they want to fish.
Why?
They're honking the horns and they have signs and they're waving the flag like they own the flag, and they're saying, "I want to fish." That's what their sign said. They're driving around their boats.
What?
They took their boats from wherever they live and they're driving their boats around and honking the horns, and then the police were trying to get them, and it was a crazy thing.
So not only are they wanting to change the fishing thing, I think they just they closed the national lands. I think that's what they're protesting. I think.
Yeah.
But then they're breaking the other thing of stay at home.
Yeah, they don't want to stay at home. They want to fish and they want to honk. They honked a lot. They woke me up, kind of.
Really?
Yeah. But I do sleep until 2 p.m. these days, so maybe it's okay. But it's like, shut up. So I well, you know, and I couldn't go yell at them. I wanted to go, you know, because they're only 3 blocks away, and be like, "Get out of here!" But at the same time, I do not want to go into a crowd. You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think it was mostly people from Olympia, or did people drive in from other places?
Other places.
At the one in Lansing, it was like nobody from Detroit wants to go outside. We just want to get better. It was like all the morons from Western Michigan who, you know, have nothing better to do, I guess.
It was other people. Did they do it in Detroit? I heard the Michigan had a big thing too. That was at the Capitol.
That was the capital. Detroit, people are sick and dying here. It's really bad.
Yeah.
So mostly we just want to stay inside and get as many people healthy as possible. But I guess Donald Trump's been talking, like, we have a lady governor, and apparently that's not all that appreciated. So he's been, like, tweeting, like, liberate Michigan and shit. So.
Oh my God, I saw that. I didn't know what that was in reference to. Oh my God, that's so stupid.
It's crazy. What's the capital of Michigan?
Bad. The capital is Lansing.
I don't know. You know the capitals of states?
Yeah.
You do?
Some of them.
You know the capitals of the U.S., Paul?
I guess I would know way more capitals in the States than you would know capitals in Canada.
I don't know. Is
You might
Vancouver?
even know more than like of the states even.
I might. Actually, I really think we should put this to the test.
Kansas.
Oh, wait. Aha, Kansas is a state, but it's a city. So what do you mean, Kansas what? Like Kansas, Missouri? Or do you mean like, what do you mean?
Oh.
And
Hey, are you seeing this thing?
what?
The meeting host has upgraded to a pro count.
Yeah, I just did it. They told me I like about 5 minutes ago it said you have 10 minutes left. So I think it started when I initially tested this thing somehow. So
Now we have now we're on for a long time.
You have a timer going, Kenny?
I do.
Oh, good, because what, Paul?
Kenny, that's a great producer. He put out a fire you didn't even know existed. He was just letting the conversation flow. Meanwhile, he's sweating with his credit card, going like, "Oh, I gotta make this work."
Yeah.
And afterwards, he says, "Yeah, we just avoided being shut down."
Producing from
I don't know
home.
if I was going to say anything. I guess Zoom.
See?
Zoom
That's what I'm talking about. Anyways, I think we need to take a moment and
Thanks, Freddie.
acknowledge Freddie.
Yeah, Freddie's been doing online producing.
Nice.
Yeah, and he's also like getting the videos off of YouTube. We have a new system now, or is that how it is? You're getting the videos off of YouTube for me, right?
That's right. Yeah, you upload them to YouTube. This one's going to be weird though, because I'm recording the Zoom videos, so we'll see what that even does to the final product. But
Yeah, maybe you can put that on.
so far, just recording the YouTube video, or like downloading the YouTube video, converting it, and then sending it to playback.
We'll have both versions. I think that I like this better than Instagram,
Yeah, this is cool.
because like nobody was on there anyway. So like actually zero.
Yeah, and they're all. I mean, it's like nice, but it's very. I think the program generally has had like I would say maybe almost antagonistic relationship to like viewers who are not viewing it through television or something. You know?
Yeah,
Like,
that's true.
they're sitting in the room across the room on the other side of the room. It's like you're trying to get them involved rather than let them just watch. You know.
Yeah, I'm trying to get people involved. It's been a weird process in this time. Everybody's doing what we've been doing.
I know,
Yeah.
It's interesting how it's melded. And now, like, they were doing what you were doing, but now you're kind of doing what they were doing, like, as going back to Zoom from,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They all started doing shows in their house, which was what you were doing, but then it's all kind of mixed around.
Yeah. We've been preparing in a way. Yeah. You seeing anything out there? Can you see? Is there people out there on the balcony? You see the street, Paul?
Yeah. You want a little bit of a little tour?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, well, I'm in a real nice spot.
You got a high rise.
West Coast. This is So this is Cole Harbor, and there's just and you can see people. There's people walk around. This is the Pacific Ocean right there, and it's a nice park, the Stanley Park, and it wraps around like forever. That's and then that's like North Van over there, and then that bridge is the Second Narrows Bridge. That goes into West Van, the bridge over there. So that's about it.
Wow.
What? That's so pretty.
Great view.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah.
Thanks, Jackson. No, it is. It's a nice thing to look at. I feel almost guilty. It's so nice sometimes. It's a nice thing. But yeah.
Jackson, what'd you eat for lunch?
Yeah, it's nice.
Oh.
Weather's really good today. People are walking around, trying to stay away from each other, but walking around. What's up with you, Jackson?
Jackson, what'd you eat for lunch?
Oh, there we go.
I had some leftovers. It's like we had some curry and some of the dinner last night, and then rice. I just heat it up in a pan and mix it together.
What kind of curry?
It was that golden curry, like from the package. We didn't really make, yeah.
I love that stuff. I've been eating a lot of that. Japanese curry. You put chicken and carrots and potatoes and onions?
We did, yeah, potatoes, onions, carrots. We didn't have chicken in it, but yeah.
That stuff is good.
Staple veggies.
So good. They have that. I'm gonna go to L&L Barbecue, but they sell curry. You just make it yourself. It's very easy to make. I was always thinking about making a curry restaurant, selling that stuff, but not anymore.
My cupboards are growing bare. Like I did a big shopping spree, but like a month ago, and so I'm really trying to see how deep you can get into the back of cupboards, and I'm finding expired shit and just like weird stuff. And I actually think I might turn it into a cooking segment for the next Talent Time, just kind of sweeping out the cupboard, like whatever random noodles are like left in the cupboard with grains of rice, and then throwing that in a pot.
Yeah.
Using whatever random leftover soy sauce package to season it. Just try to maybe do a cooking segment on kind of a month into quarantine, what you can find.
Yeah, how's the stores in Detroit, Angie? You got toilet paper?
Yeah, I'm doing fine. I haven't been into a store other than like the liquor store on the corner in 6 weeks.
Other than essential services.
Yeah.
6 weeks?
There's 6 weeks. Yeah, there's a lot of little markets around here.
Yeah.
It's so crowded that I haven't really tried. I ordered some like basic stuff from the internet, and that got here like 2 weeks ago. I've been eating a lot of instant soup, and like rice and beans, and I don't know, pretty much the same as I always eat, like a college student still. But now I just have a better excuse. So.
But you've been doing delivery?
No.
Delivery food, or I mean, like groceries? How have you been? Did you have enough food to eat for 6 weeks?
I ordered like a lot of stuff, like just packaged goods for delivery, 2 weeks ago. I had been getting my groceries delivered kind of as a routine anyway. So I had like a big back stock of like flour and rice and noodles and just like dry goods. So then, I've been sort of living off of that, and then I ordered some like snacky shit and instant soup, and I've been doing pretty good.
I started doing delivery orders. I never did them before, but now I'm getting them every 2 weeks.
Is everything pretty much available out there?
No, there's no rice, there's no flour, there's no toilet paper, there's no hand soap. Like we're down to like.
I actually went to Safeway this morning to pick some stuff up, and there's definitely not hand sanitizer, and there's like limited soap, but they're back with the rice, and I actually got a thing of toilet paper today too.
Oh wow!
So I think it's just a matter of when you went and when they restocked, basically. So.
They have rice there?
They had rice, yeah.
Okay. You were there today?
I got like Winco and stuff like that. Wouldn't they be set?
I didn't go to
Winco? Are they still? Yeah.
I haven't been.
You've never been there? Is it still open even?
No, I have been there. It's definitely there. I just like, you know, I feel like I've only been grocery shopping like 4 times since the whole thing started. So it's like, you know, selective.
Yeah. Don't know.
I got
How much
weed
longer do you
delivered
think-
in the.
They're delivering weed.
Yeah, like through the mail.
What? Through the mail?
Yeah. Because yeah, it's like our weed is run like a liquor store because it's like legal in the whole country. So you get weed from the weed, like it's just like getting a delivery.
It's
very
from
strange.
you order it from the government?
Well, actually, I didn't do this one from the government. I don't know why it came through. Oh, I did I ordered CBD, like THC, like blend. Like that's what I usually. I'm not a huge like weed smoker, but then they just throw in extra stuff.
Wow.
And they screwed up my tincture, so they sent me $110 of free CBD.
Wow.
It's crazy. 2 whole bottles they just sent.
Canada, you're making me jealous of Canada every time I talk to you. They're getting $2,000 free weed.
Yeah, got another $2,000 this week.
Oh, jeez.
I'm sorry, but yeah, I know. Well, we have a lot less people.
Yeah.
But yeah, it definitely is better, like for that kind of stuff.
I got my $1,200 one-time deal. It feels pretty wild to even get that.
You get it. So you had a direct deposit?
Yeah, it just showed up. I was just like, is this in the bank?
You didn't want to wait 3 extra weeks and get the check with Trump's own signature on it?
I don't know about that. What is it? What?
Just like people that are getting it by mail.
Yeah.
Yeah, he stopped the checks or whatever, he wanted to sign them, so there's a delay. So people are going to have to wait a couple of weeks.
He personally signed all those checks?
Well, I don't think personally. I think they just Xerox it on.
Wow. Well, you can get his face on there. You can get his face on a bill. It's like, I'm sending out the money, but only with Trump bucks.
He just wants to, remind everyone. If you're getting money, he wants to remind you, it came from me.
Yeah.
Yeah, they closed down the border really quickly between the U.S. and Canada. And usually, like, I'll go over, Windsor's 20 minutes from me. And usually if I'm flying, I'll fly out of the Windsor airport because it's only $6 a day to park there. And it's way cheaper and closer than the Detroit airport. But
Nice.
we have the tunnel and the bridge, and they shut it both down because I think they thought we would hear how nice Canada was and just decided to try and stay. The river is pretty narrow in Detroit. I think I could get across on a kayak, but I'm holding out on that one. We'll see. But I've got that in my back pocket. So.
I would say that been my biggest takeaway of this whole COVID-19 thing in America is like listening to you, Paul, talk about like Canada's like response to the whole thing has made me kind of really like Canada. I'm like, oh man, Canada sounds amazing. Sounds like they actually care about people there.
I guess it's easier because it's just not as like run by money. It's not as corrupt like in that way, like with people buying political gain or whatever. It's just, and I guess that's easier with like a smaller country. So yeah, I mean, I'm glad that it's like that. I don't like, for my friends that live in the States, I definitely I'm so frustrated for them. But yeah, I don't know what to say. It's nice, but like we have an inferiority complex to America. Like we always look at everyone from America and everything from America as being better. So
That's weird.
I guess it's
Gene!
Dad!
We got people
It's all
entering the Zoom.
hey, well, all our entertainment is from the States, so and like the entertainment in Canada for Canada, like it's terrible. So we're always like looking at America and everything that's cool.
You watch Letterkenny?
Yeah, I know those guys.
You know them personally?
Well, I know a couple of them.
Which ones?
One guy I know personally. I don't know. I've never seen the show, but anyway.
Oh, you never seen it, but you know them?
Yeah, I know.
Which one do you know? You don't want to talk about it?
Chick. I know. Stop. Yeah, I don't want to talk about it.
Stop that! Oh, we had like I don't know.
I heard it's a great show.
Yeah, maybe Paul's a bigger deal than I think. But
No.
remember, we had Amy Simetz on the program, who was like the biggest like famous person probably we ever had on. Maybe there's like underground people, but like she ended up.
Stevie Moore on.
Yeah, RCV Moore was like underground, but it's like Amy Simetz person was like ended up being on like Stranger Things and stuff. And she was on the program like before. She was like really famous, but she's like mediumly famous. But she was on TV too, and did not want to talk about her actual TV stuff because the first thing I always ask people, I said, "You ever been on TV before?" And then like, "Oh yeah, tell me about it." And she's like, "Well, I don't want to tell you about it." So it's like regular people only want to get like regular things. People recognize you on the streets in Canada, Paul? Like for being TV person? No? Oh, okay.
Not very often at all.
Like, I get recognized like maybe 4 times a year on the streets. Is it more than that?
A little more than that. But
Like I'm walking on the street, like so, like, "Yeah, is it you?" And then I don't know, it was only a few times a year. How's the production going, Freddie?
It's going really good. I turned in a bunch of episodes to TCTV before the weekend. Unfortunately, usually I turn them in 2 folders. I have like a 2 a.m. folder and an 11:30 p.m. folder. And then, but somehow when I turned in this giant thumb drive full of stuff, I put 11:30 p.m. files into both folders. I'm not sure how I did that. But thankfully, because TCTV is doing their like digital file submission thing, we were still able to get the 2 a.m. files over the weekend. And I'm just like working on like give a new thumb drive tomorrow when the playback person comes back in, and we're doing really good. Actually, this might even, it's kind of weird, but this might actually be an easier system of getting files to TCTV than we've been doing in the past. You know?
Yeah.
Like.
Isn't that interesting?
Yeah. I feel like there's a lot of things that are happening like that, where people are like, well, we've never tried doing this from a distance before, and now it's actually like, why did we even have, I mean, why are like half of these people in offices to begin with?
Yeah.
Like, Jackson, you're working from home now. Would you rather you didn't have like an office to go to at all and just work all the time?
It would be convenient. I mean, my job's a little different where I'm not normally doing computer work the whole day. But if I was, it's pretty convenient.
What do you do, Jackson? Will you tell me?
I do construction oversight for like contaminated soil cleanup project.
Oh, that's cool.
You working from home, Angie?
I am, yeah. But I don't know that I'm ever really going to go back into the office because the people that I work with don't seem to care where I am. I manage a project team, and all the rest of the people are remote anyway. So I'm going to try and petition to never have to go back in anywhere and then go work from somewhere way more interesting full time. Like, because my ultimate goal is like to keep my job and my income, but then just go live somewhere better. Because like if I can go,
you just bought a house.
I bought a house like 3 years ago, but but I mean it's still gonna be here if I go and say like I'm gonna go spend 3 months in Dublin with my friends or whatever, and I can still get paid for my regular job and just go live somewhere else without having to try and work in a different country and do the visas and shit like that. So, yeah, that's my goal. That'd be great.
That's a good goal.
That's cool.
Gene's in New York. Gene.
What?
Yeah, Gene, you're in New York.
Yeah, I'm in New York.
Oh boy.
Sounds at baby all day. She makes sounds, I make sounds back. And Then she naps, and it's good. Nice snack. Yeah. I might be getting a little lax. Don't tell my brother. I've been going to get, like, oranges late at night. There's no one in the bodegas. Well, sometimes there's people, but I wear my mask.
Yeah.
I just, like, and I get bagels every other day.
Every other day, yeah. You should really not do that.
Well,
like it's hard to navigate.
I'm doing the things, you know. I'm washing my hands when I get home. I wear the mask when
Yeah.
I'm by people, you know.
Yeah.
And I wash the oranges, and then I wash my hands. So, yeah, I don't know.
I think an orange is a safe kind of fruit, you know, like oranges and bananas. You can actually like wash the outsides of them.
And soap, yeah.
Fine, yeah. It's like I think a lot of other fruits and vegetables, you're like, should I wash this in warm water? It feels like kind of weird to put this in warm water and soap and stuff, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm taking it very serious, or like maybe too seriously, because
anything?
What?
That vegetable wash spray that's like $7 and it's pretty much just water. Is that good for anything? Or
Just cook it.
But we wait 24 hours. If you wait 24 hours on anything that you've bought, you're pretty good.
I've only stepped out of the house like 4 times.
Like, don't eat it right away. Put it, and then don't touch it, and then you don't have to do as much. I mean, I don't know. I wash my hands.
Yeah.
I'm not that safe.
I've only like physically stepped out the door like maybe 4 times in like a month. So, yeah.
You're like an example to everyone.
Yeah, but maybe I'm crazy, or maybe I'm taking it too far. But
if you have the ability to take it that far, it's probably better that you do. You know.
Yeah. What's that, Freddie? What you got?
Oh,
what are you sorting?
I've got like a jar of pennies, and then I've got like this thing full of different coins, and I'm just pulling the pennies out and putting them into the penny jar.
Money is very dirty.
Oh, I better wash my hands.
Yeah.
This is all sat for more than 24 hours, and you know, like pennies actually used to be copper or something, right?
Yeah, copper is like natural disinfectant or something.
None of these are actually, like, I've been looking at the dates. It was, like, in the 80s when they changed them over to, like, 90% zinc, 10% copper, or, like, not even that, probably. But so these are actually not naturally disinfecting. They're just zinc. But whatever, I'm going to wash my hands. I'm just kind of sorting while I watch TV. What do you do when you watch TV? You got to have something to do.
Yeah. I've been playing...
Yeah, usually not... like doing it while you're on TV though. Usually while you're watching.
Actually, on the program, I'm usually doing something.
Yeah, you were drilling.
That is true.
How's your entertainment center, Freddie? We've been talking about that recently. Freddie's been drilling.
Oh, you know, I can show you. It's looking pretty good. I'm gonna switch into the.
Yeah.
Oh, you can switch modes into the thing.
I wanted to climb on my roof, but maybe I'll save that for another day.
Ooh, that sounds exciting. Yeah, that's a tease for next time on Your Daily Hour with me.
Yeah, I like
to the roof.
I like this Zoom thing. Should I be doing the Zoom instead of like Instagram?
I like this.
Yeah.
I don't
it's also
on Instagram. Maybe I should.
I'm talking. Oh, can I keep it loud enough to get going? See, now I'm on my phone. Let me see this. We're going to my room. We're downstairs. I can't see the computer anymore. I can't even see my screen. But here's my house. I'm hoping that this is going to work out. This is the entertainment center I've been working on.
Whoa.
Let's see. We got your Panasonic television. We got the VCR, and then I've got this part that lets you switch between either the VCR, the DVD, the Roku, or the game. And then on the game thing, you can switch between which of the systems you want. And I've been building these shelves down here. So you got like, still needs a little bit of work, obviously. The GameCube's not just going to be resting on top of the GameCube 4. You got the Sega Genesis, the Xbox, the DVD player, and etc.
Whoa.
And it's kind of fun. The back is pretty crazy right now, so I'm interested in trying to like get a little more cable organization back there. I don't know if you can see that.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I've been working on the last 2 times you called me on the program.
Nice.
Yeah. Let's see. Oh, if I'm gonna queue up the message of the future. I don't know if I can call. I don't know how I will make any calls while I'm on the Zoom too. Maybe I'll have to do the last 10 minutes or so on the calls.
Do you guys still have that manatee?
Yeah, we're still not
we
going
do.
outside.
Oh,
Still
now
in the
also
basement.
when I'm doing
We're
this
in
thing, I turn
quarantine.
off the Zoom. But
Everyone's supposed to wear a mask.
viewers, not in the basement. All right, bye, future.
Bye-bye.
We're secret now. We still have Garrett the Whale.
Yeah, it's at the studio.
Kenny, people can actually call into this phone number. There's like a phone number they could call to get in here.
Can we make outgoing calls in this thing?
I don't know.
So, what if I just call Yellowfellow? I'm gonna call Yellowfellow and tell him to call the number, right? I can just give him.
Yeah, I gotta figure out what the number is. Let me find it. I think I posted it somewhere.
Well, I'm gonna call Yellowfellow. Is this gonna be like in the room?
In the room?
Like the sound, just like no sound going into the system, just like in the mics.
Oh,
I'm just like holding the mic up to the thing.
Hello.
Hello, Yellowfellow, it's the program.
Hello.
Hi.
We're talking to Zoom.
Zoom call?
Yeah, we're in Zoom. I don't know if can you hear Yellowfellow?
Hello?
We can
Yes.
hear him. Yeah, we can hear him.
They can hear you. Can you hear them?
Wait, tell them to speak again.
How's the what?
Speak again, please. I can hear it very faintly.
Very faintly. Well, it's not working too well. Maybe we should try to get this thing to call, or you want to Zoom? Or I guess if you Zoom, we would have your video, but that's okay, I guess. Maybe.
I'm on a bike.
Oh, okay. I guess you could call somehow.
My face?
Well, I don't know. I guess we could reveal your face, but you could call into the Zoom meeting, and then you could be like on the Zoom call, and then it'd be more like right into the direct thing. But then
Maybe we can do that some other time because I would use my data.
I think it's on the phone. No, you call it with your phone though, and then it's like a phone call.
Oh, really? Is there a number I could call them?
I'm working on it. I don't. I'm trying to figure that out. I know. I actually saw someone do that before.
Is that Freddy? It sounds like Freddy from what I can hear.
Yeah, it's me. Hey, what's up, yellow fellow?
Hello. I can hear you a little bit better now.
Oh, good. Happy to hear that.
You know
That
that artist,
if somebody
Salvador
called
Dali
in,
or whatever?
I saw it happen.
Yeah.
Oh wait.
I just got added into a chat on Facebook with his granddaughter, which is funny.
What? Why?
Yeah, I
How do
don't-
you know who it is?
Well, somebody said, oh yeah, well, somebody was just like, oh yeah, his granddaughter's in this chat.
Oh, Grandpa Dolly, huh?
Yeah, I don't know much about him.
He made those melting watches.
Oh shit, yeah, I like that. I like those watches.
And the people drinking at a cafe, but then it's a skull.
But then it's a what?
A skull. It's a skull.
Oh, I probably recognize it if I saw it.
What else? I think that's all. Melting watches and that skull thing. That's all. And like. Oh no, I'm thinking of Escher now. No, he did not. But yeah, he did the watches, the melting watches.
He's got like a curly cute mustache.
I'm starting to go nuts.
Why? Because you're staying inside, but you're on your bike right now.
Cause what?
Because of no like The Shining.
Yeah, you know the slow zoom in on his face, like the weird smile, and he's just like staring out the window.
Yeah, getting The Shining.
Yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, I was already feeling that way before all this, to some extent, and it's just like honing it in.
Because he says, at least he says, all work and no play make Jack a doughboy, but I have no work.
Yeah.
I have all no play and no work.
I have a lot of work. I'm a delivery boy.
Wow.
I'm a hero.
Yeah.
You are.
Is Freddie talking because I can't
Keeping
hear him?
things running.
They're not talking.
Oh, okay.
They're listening to you.
I found a penny that's
I
actually
discovered
made
what
of
my
copper.
my weakness is as comfort food.
What?
I really like shitty frozen pizzas.
What about good frozen pizzas?
Well, that too, but they're still shitty because of the frozen pizza. There's something about frozen pizza. Like, I'm even aware of the fact that it's not that it's could be better when I'm eating it, but that makes me like it more. I don't know.
There's a little bit of cardboard flavor in it, right? They're like the crust tastes like cardboard.
Yeah, but there's something really nice about that, I find. I'm not sure what.
Yep.
Maybe because I just had it a lot when I was little. It was probably something I'd eat while I was zoning out in front of the TV every night in childhood. That wasn't Freddie's voice, was it?
Not just now, but now it is.
Okay.
Hey, I
Who else
found
is
a
in
phone
the
number you
Zoom?
can call to get in there, but you also then need the Zoom key ID to call in. But it's actually pretty complicated.
Maybe we could figure this out for a future occasion, perhaps.
Yeah, you
you
gotta call
have
a
my
phone number,
Instagram
and you
info,
gotta
don't you, Kenny?
Yeah.
Yeah, we could figure it out for another time, perhaps.
Okay.
Because, yeah, it would be too hard on my bike right now.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
But thanks for trying.
Okay, we
Whoa,
can hear you.
people, everyone's biking really, everyone's driving really close to me tonight.
There he goes. Oh, man, that looks good.
What, they got Costco in Canada?
Yeah, man.
Costco's
Hold
international.
on, be right back.
I didn't know they have Costco's in Canada. I thought they were Washington. Because I was surprised when they had them in California. Because Kirkland's in Washington. You know that Kirkland's a town in Washington?
Uh-huh.
That's where they named that stuff after.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I heard that Costco, that they take care of their employees, and that they all have benefits, and they start at, a living wage and stuff.
Oh, a living wage, wow.
Compared to, Walmart.
Imagine that.
Yeah, must be nice, eh?
You off your bike, Elf?
They're Costco families. There's
Here I am. Wait, what was that?
brother that their brother and they'd work there because it's good. And they just work at Costco forever. I've known people like that.
Yeah.
Sorry, Yellow Belly.
My headphones aren't working, and I have to hold my phone up to my ear while I'm biking, so I might have to get off the phone because it's getting a little dangerous.
All right, bye.
What an exciting episode. Someone's biking.
Yeah.
Bye.
We
Be
didn't find
safe.
out what he was
Be
delivering.
safe.
What are you delivering, Yellow
No,
Fellow?
he's off. He's gone. I'm going to call my grandma.
Wow, and now we got a grandma?
Yeah,
This is
grandma.
the most exciting episode ever. We got
Imagine that.
Detroit, we got New York, we got Washington, we got Vancouver, we got a grandma.
Yeah.
Jackson, where are you at?
I'm
In
Olympia.
Yeah, Olympia. I love Olympia.
Me and Jackson and Fred are only 4 or 5 miles away from each
How do
other.
you know these people?
You ever going to do a talent time tour?
Yeah, except it just seems to be, it would just kind of cost money because our show's it's not I like to put on a big production, and it just seems it would cost so much money. It would.
I forgot the tour is not supposed to. Yeah, it's supposed to actually make you money, but
Yeah, we went on the tour. But we took the program on a tour, and we just had a VCR in the closet. I mean, in the trunk,
it certainly didn't make us any money. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'd do it if I could afford it.
Yeah.
Wait, Paul, how do you know these people? Did you used to live in Olympia? How did you guys get
No,
in touch with each
he
other?
found us on TV because we were famous.
Yeah, I found him because I'm a big R.Stevie Moore fan, and I was like Googling like as much as I could, and he's like, "What? He was on a cable access show in Washington?" And I put it on, and I'm like, "What the hell is this?" And then I guess I kept watching for a couple years before I ever called in, and then we've only been chatting now on and off for like 6 months or something, right? Since the summer.
Oh yeah, seems like forever.
I know.
Especially
But,
now.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting.
Because I have a public access show in Canada. That's kind of
Yeah,
what all
Paul's
happened.
show's good too, Andrew. Watch it. It's talent time. I watched your new YouTube video where you say about the you're gonna prank call healthcare workers.
But it does. He's making it sound really bad.
Yeah.
I was talking about just how, like, they need a lift in spirit. And basically, the bit was just like, I was thinking it was a great idea to prank call the hospital where my co-host is like, that's not a good idea. So that's all. The bit is just like,
I thought.
no, it will be nice. So we'll tell them they want tickets to the monster truck rally. He's like, yeah, but you. Anyways, he just talks me out of it.
I subscribed. I thought I was already subscribed, but I guess I wasn't. But this time I was, so I got the video. It came up on the thing. Well, we're getting down to we only have 5 minutes left today.
You already recorded a message in the future?
Oh no, I didn't. I got to do that. Okay, I put it down here. Here it goes.
Oh, we should all talk at the same time.
Well, no, we got to take
All of
turns
us
so
at
that
the
the
exact
video
same
shows
time.
everybody.
But Zoom won't let you. Zoom will only let one noise come across, so then it sounds like.
Okay, so we each gotta say one thing at a time.
Yeah.
If we can do a.
I think we can all talk at the same, but we just can't all be seen at the same time.
Yeah. Who is it? Jackson, Angie, Gene, and Freddie, and Paul. Right. That's it. Anybody else in there?
I'm after Freddie. I'm after Freddie.
All right. Well.
You just did the order?
Sure.
Jackson,
What?
Angie,
I wasn't paying
Gene,
attention.
Freddie, Paul.
Well. Here it goes. So, so everybody's a set. What, you're going to say your names? Well, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Hello, future. It's us, the past. Say, what do you have to say to the past, everybody on Zoom? Freddie?
Hello.
Jackson's
Everyone forgot their order. Jackson, you're first.
It's
All
Jackson,
right, you're
Angie,
first.
Gene, Freddie,
I
Paul.
just want to say that I'm first.
First.
I guess that would make me second.
Third, Gene, quiet.
We're on Zoom today. Bye, future.
Bye, future.
Hey, I think everybody got on it. My grandma, I think my grandma's on the phone with somebody else right now. Maybe I'll try it. Well, but also Mark, so we'll call Mark too. Here goes. Everybody knows Mark?
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Angie, all these other people are watching the program. You got to start watching.
I guess I can watch it on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah,
do
you have
they
a lot to
upload
catch up on.
Regularly?
Every day.
Yeah. 7 years of your daily hour to catch up on. So if I run out of things to do during the stay-at-home period, there you go. I already watched, unfortunately,
Hi.
53 episodes of Love Island UK.
Rebecca.
Time for something.
We're on the phone with a bunch of people, Rebecca. We're on the Zoom call.
Live and love it, Rebecca.
Hi, Freddie.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hi, Kenny. Rolling on your daily hour with us, hey?
Yeah.
You gonna bring us to Disneyland? You gonna bring us to the Capitol Mall? One of these times we could get together and do those kind of things sometime together.
Yes, please.
I want to go to
Be
Disneyland.
wonderful, guys. We love you there. Here's Mark.
I just want.
We love you, love, love, love.
Love you,
Love
Rebecca.
you. I just want to go to the mall. I don't even want to go to Disneyland.
Stay
Bye,
safe.
guys.
The mall would be like Disneyland right now. It'd be like, oh my God, this place is amazing.
Oh my God, Radio Shack. Oh, there's a Tip Top Taylor. Oh my God. There's a Mr. Big and Tall.
Mark, we're on the phone
I
with
don't
like
know
5
if this
people
is-
on Zoom.
Oh.
What are you doing?
Sitting around doing nothing.
What's your lunch?
Lunch. Dinner time.
What's for dinner?
Macaroni and cheese.
Yeah.
Are you vegan, Angie?
Yes.
I got.
Me too. Me too.
Oh, you're vegan? You're both vegan? Cause I'm trying. I don't buy milk. I don't like milk, but I got these corn muffins. And I'm gonna put olive oil in water instead of milk, or something.
You can do that, or like cashew milk. Cashew milk's good for baking.
Yeah, I'm not gonna. I don't have. I'm not gonna get anything else that I don't already have. But I bought these corn muffins at the end of the show. I bought the corn muffins.
Water's probably fine.
Just water?
Water's probably fine.
What about banana?
Yeah.
Water and bananas.
No banana. I don't have bananas either. Hey, Mark, the show's over.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Mark.
We'll talk to you later. Okay, I'm gonna run the credits. Okay, bye.
Your daily hour.
Yeah, well, Zoom. I'm gonna run the credits. When I run the credits, we're not gonna be able to see anything, but we can still talk over them. And then after that, it'll be over. Maybe we'll do some Sunday. We're on TCTV Channel 22. Check it out. YDHWM.com. 360-364-34. Call me the message. Get on TV. 109 State Avenue, number 3. We're not there. Stand up. Fun Singer is a good song. Thank you. TCTV. But baby, Dirty Fabulous Graham. Step right contact with this kind of also tell you USA. Thank you. And viewers, that's who you're watching. Thank you. USA. Hell yeah, dog. Bye.